to be so privileged to not have really messed up things happen to you in traumatic ways that you could add it into your movies as scary. Like, hey you guys, it's Young Guys Tries, and today is December 1st, so you know what that means. It's Vlogmas. It is my first Vlogmas, and I am excited and also nervous because I'm going to attempt doing Vlogmas this year, and I'm already scared. But first, if you are new here, welcome. Howdy. How you doing today? How'd you find me? And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for watching my channel again. You know, we love the support. We love to see it. If you are a new watcher, feel free to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. If you're returning, watcher, do you have the bell notifications on? Did you turn them on? Did you forget again? Okay, I'm gonna keep reminding you every video until you turn them on because they're really important, because they notify you when I post a video, and then you guys watch my videos, and then I get a little bit closer to being monetized, and then every day I get like baby steps, but we gotta do it together. Okay, this is teamwork. This is a group project that no one wanted, and we're all here trying to do our part, except for you, Chad. Always slacking. If you're not familiar with Vlogmas is the time of year where YouTubers decide to, hype up the ante and try to post daily videos for the month of December. I am not that YouTuber. I am going to attempt to post twice a week for the month of December, on Tuesdays and on Saturdays like I usually do, or at least I usually try to do. We skipped a couple Saturdays, but it's okay. It's a new channel. We're learning, we're growing, and everything. Like, I'm getting better at posting. It just might not be every Saturday, so it's fine. But I digress. This month I'm going to post, like I said, on Tuesdays. I'm going to have Get Ready With Me videos where I basically talk about any one of my favorite topics. They could be political, they could be movie related, they could be yarn related, they could be fandom related, they could be literally anything while I do my makeup. And Saturdays will be your regular posts, either hair care, unboxing, or makeup tutorials. But since today is Tuesday, I'm going to do my first Get Ready With Me video by doing just a quick kind of I don't know why, I want to do a summer look. I live in the South, I live in Georgia, and it got cold so fast. There was no warning. I just woke up one morning, and then I looked outside, and I looked at my phone, and it was 25, going on 30 degrees, and I looked at the weather report for the day, and they're just the high for day 52. And we only gonna get 52 degrees as the high. And then daylight savings took 19 hours of sunlight, so it's gonna get dark real soon. It's gonna get cold again. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna start my day. Can I even get out of bed? I'm just going through it. I feel like I'm in the Revenant. It's just so much ice and cold everywhere. So today I'm going to do a summer look with my Makeup Obsession Rhodey Daydream palette. And hopefully, if I feel bright and sunny, it will bring me warmth. That's the plan. That's the goal. I'm going to be using a lot of yellows and oranges. I'm not changing my shirt, so if it clashes, it clashes. It is what it is. So the first thing I'm going to do are my eyebrows with my little e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. I, for the longest time, did not like using this pencil. I thought it was too brown, and then I learned how to do my eyebrows, and I realized that black was too black, and I went back to brown, and now I kind of love it. But it's really simple, it's really cheap. It's I think maybe $3 or $4, maybe $6. It's e.l.f. It's never they never have $10 products unless you're getting their super special stuff, but their everyday stuff is pretty affordable. But basically what I'm doing my eyebrows has just kind of been very simple. Kind of follow the line of my eyebrows and kind of gently fill them in along the way. They look kind of rough in the beginning, but it's okay because we're going to clean them up. But yeah, for the most part, I also need to work on not tilting my head. I don't know why I tilt my head all the way over and then I look up straight. They're the wrong angle, but it's fine. But I think today's topic, I'm going to discuss one of my favorite things. I personally really enjoy watching horror films, horror TV shows, just anything macabre I am into. I don't know why, but I think I was maybe 9 or 10, and I realized I like Stephen King stuff, and my parents were just ooh, okay, and I'm just yes. So yeah, so being, you know, black, I've noticed that there's a running theme in horror movies where a black person, no matter what, will die first. They could be the smartest, they could be the boldest, they could be the strongest, they could be the last to be introduced in the story, but they'll always be the first to die. And I hate this trope so much. Like, it's such a relevant thing that even, I think, was a Scary Movie kept making the joke. The Wayne bros were just like, yo, black people, you know, we don't survive. Like, we know it. We always the first to go. I'm not going to take Elf's Blemish Control face primer. I'm going to just apply that all over my face. Because y'all thought I know y'all were like judging me earlier. Like, she's doing her eyebrows, but she hasn't primed her face yet. Ma'am, I'm priming my face. Mind your business. But yeah. So, I think it was, I forget who did it first exactly, but I think it was, I want to say it was Brandy. And I want to say it was Scream. Please don't quote me because I haven't seen this movie in so long. But I think she was like the first person to like survive like a horror film. And then there's LL Cool J, who like it just never dies in any movie he's in. Like even in Deep Blue Sea, the shark ate Samuel Jackson instead of LL Cool J because he was like, the streak, we gotta protect the streak. Like, you know, you don't go out like that. You don't do that. And it was interesting because people started noticing, maybe we do live. Maybe we do survive. I don't know. Maybe this could be a running thing. But it's just interesting because like people didn't really, I don't want to say people, but I want to say directors never really took this trope seriously until I want to say the late 2000s, when I want to say it was like Cabin in the Woods, and they still killed black characters, but I think he was like either third or like fourth, but he wasn't first. And the fact that we weren't first was like a big deal because we were like, hey, we get to do something other than just die. And that's like, you know, kind of cool and everything. Like, that's kind of nice to see because like I love seeing representation in most of my media. But when it comes to horror films, if it's just a bunch of white people, I'm okay, because I'm not trying to watch this black trauma porn on about some like, you know, entity that just happens to hang people and that's just the way he kills people, and all of a sudden the director's just like, ooh, you know what we need? Fortified black cast. Like, no, okay, y'all could keep that a completely white cast, okay? If he's gonna be hanging people, like, I don't understand why we need black people when the monster hangs people. Like, that right there should just be like, hey guys, you know what, just make it all white. This is no one wants to see a black person get hung on camera. That's just too much. Alright, now for my eyes, I'm actually gonna grab this vermilion color. It's like a red, and then I'm gonna kind of blend it into Bumblebee and then Yellow Rose, and hopefully it'll show up on camera. My camera has been disrespectful to any kind of bright light colors, no matter how much pigmented it is, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so like there's just some films, especially horror films, where I'm just like, if I see an all-white cast, I'm a-okay with it. I don't think it was until like Jordan Peele's Get Out where I really did appreciate having a black main character be in the movie, actually survive the movie, and the horror was just like different. Like, it wasn't just like horrifying in the sense of like, ooh, big scary monster. It was horrifying in like, oh, this hits a little too close to home. I have been in these situations and I am uncomfortable. This is ooh, and I know her name was like, you know, Rose or whatever, but like she was Emily through and through. And if you haven't seen the movie, go watch the movie. It's very good. I definitely recommend watching it in a crowd of black people, because I went to go do that. I went to the movie theater. The whole audience was black. And when I say it was like watching a movie within the movie, it was great. It was great. We all thought the same thing. And some of us even said it out loud. Like, it was an experience. It's like the fact that it took so long for us to get a character, or even just a movie where the people that died were just, you know, not the black people, or, you know, they weren't first and everything. They actually survived the movie. Was interesting. Kind of just like, oh, okay, let's take note. And he really did something. Like, he did something, because now I noticed that with a lot of films, they stop killing us first. which is nice. But I've also noticed that now, I don't want to say now, but I've also noticed that there has been a shift where instead of killing us first, we get the most gruesome death. And I'm just like, you almost had it. Like, you almost had it. You were so close. Like, you were onto something. You were like, hey guys, the African American community has spoken. They said we need to stop taking them out first and having the white person survive no matter what they do. So you know what we're gonna do instead? Have them die second, but in the most up way. So yeah, so that became a thing. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, so yeah, that became a thing, and I still hate it. Like, I really hate it. I think it was The Walking Dead. They started making, or people started making jokes about how they put all their black characters in red shirts, and that's like a reference. If you're not familiar with what is it? I think it's Star Trek. Yeah, the people in the red shirt always die, and someone like photoshopped like a line of like Star Trek members like in red shirts, and it was all the black characters in the Walking Dead cast, and it was funny, but it was wrong. I was like, there is a lot of truth here, because Rick really be out here making sure if you got colored, you don't survive. But like, oh my god, they thought we wouldn't notice. Like, and like every time a black person did die on The Walking Dead, it was like, oh, like I feel like they made this scene twice as long, and like they would like get up in the black person's face and they'd be like, yeah, we don't need one zombie to kill you, we need like 17 zombies to like tear you apart. And I'm just like, was that necessary? Well, we reached a new age where, you know, we're not being killed first anymore, but we are definitely getting some anger worked out on us, and I do not appreciate that. I do not appreciate, you know, seeing black people go out in the most effed up way, because, you know, we are a traumatized group of people, man. We always going through something, and we just trying to, you know, have a barbecue and just enjoy our life. But some Becky gotta come along and be like, ooh, it's just black joy. I can't have that in my neighborhood. So yeah, so I'm just, it's too much. Also, my eyes, like I said, disrespectful for the yellows, but ooh, look at the colors. Look. I'm getting better. I haven't done a makeup video in a hot minute, but I've been practicing. I've been doing a lot of TikToks. So now I'm going to use this liquid eyeliner by LA Splash, and it has like a felt tip, and it's actually like my favorite thing ever. Like, I really do enjoy it. But I got my little handy candy mirror. I don't know if I could actually do this. Like, I've seen some people like put on their eyeliner without having to hold their eye, and ooh, we going to attempt it. But yeah, so post Jordan Peele horror, I guess, genre. Because, like, there was a while where a lot of people were just like, oh, it's like a comedy. This movie made me laugh. And I'm just like, if you see black people in the movie and the first thing you think is it should be a comedy, that's pretty racist. Like, that right there is a problem in itself. I feel like y'all need to figure out why you feel that way. And this is not working. I'm going to put my eyeliner on, like, off camera. There you go. They looking like sisters. They looking related. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, so I noticed that like after Jordan Peele's Get Out came out, you know, there was a shift in how black people died on screen. But it was still pretty bad. Like, I feel like it's not a matter of just having representation in horror films, or even having the black person die last, or even having them live. It's about how you traumatize them on screen. Because like, if you're going to a horror film to watch, I don't know, if you're going to a horror film to have like, you know, happy good feelings or whatever, I am sorry to tell you that you came to the wrong genre of movies. Because like, I'm looking to see some gore, I'm looking to see something really messed up, and that is the horror genre. Like, that's fine, but there's just some things you just can't do with just anybody. It's like if you have like a Jewish actor and you're just like, hey, so we're gonna put you in the oven. You don't do that. Like, there's just certain things you don't do. I don't care how long it's been. There's certain kind of traumas that are not scary. They are real, and they are insensitive, and they're very rude. And I feel like Hollywood just does not care about Black trauma. Hello. So, in the time that I've been away, and I say away like I've been away, but not really, me and my other friend like have been experimenting with like lashes and lash glue, and she did some science, and we actually found a lash glue that works for my eyes and it doesn't like cause irritation. So guess what? Your girl's wearing lashes now. Terribly, I tried to put this one on cleanly, but we're struggling today. It's fine. She's still cute. She just, not perfect, but she's cute. I would like to see moving forward more horror movies and more horror films, and just, horror genre be inclusive, but not just, gory for the sake of gore, and not just, vicious for the sake of being vicious, but being more, I guess, intelligent with their horror, and also just be more insightful. Like, I feel like a lot of horror films are not scary because, big monster that, doesn't actually exist in real life, but looks kind of scary, so like it might give you nightmares or whatever. Like, that doesn't really scare me. Like, what scares me are the horror films that bring just a little bit of truth into their stories. And, that truth though, like when you have like the little bell in the back of your head that's like, hey, guess what? So this is it's hitting kind of close to home. This triggers a memory here that you might have repressed a while back. Those things scare me. But just watching black people die on the screen in terrible ways, it just angers me more than anything else. And I'm gonna put this lash on off screen because I am not good enough to do it in front of you guys. Y'all need to see the process. Just you need to see the results. See? Results. I do think these lashes are a little bit big for my eye though, so I might end up cutting them down. But I really only wore them twice, so it's fine. We're learning together. But the next thing I'm gonna use is actually this new foundation serum that I got from e.l.f. It has SPF, sunscreen and everything. It's supposed to be good for your skin, all that. I don't particularly like it. I don't like the way it makes my skin feel, but it is moisturizing. So I'm going to assume that Hollywood watches everything. I hope you guys are taking notes. Ooh, that color is weird. It's definitely not like a full coverage foundation, but it definitely has some coverage. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I haven't decided if I like it or not yet. I keep using it in the hope that it'll do something different, and it's whatever. It's fine. We're looking a little ashy today. Oh my god. But yeah, so Hollywood, I'm going to assume that you're watching everything at all times, and if you guys are here and taking notes, I would like for you guys to start recognizing Black trauma and start acting accordingly, or just don't include this in your shit at all. Do not put me or my kind in your stories where the monster or whatever just happens to something traumatic that has happened to Black people that they're going to do now in this film. I can't think of I can think of a bunch of examples. I can think of a lot of examples, but I don't want to contribute to the trauma. So if you think of something and it's traumatic, Hollywood, don't do that, okay? I need you guys to really start including Black writers in your screenwriting, in your scripts and stuff. I don't want you just to include us in your films. I want you to include us in your writing, because I could definitely tell the difference between a Black person being written by a Black person versus a Black person being written by what a white person thinks a Black person would do. Because there's just some scenes I see in movies and I just sit there and I'm just like, well, that wasn't very Black of you, but okay. But there's just some things we don't do, and if you don't know, you just don't know. You're never going to know. You're never going to somehow magically learn by not being Black. Alright, so now I'm using e.l.f. 16-hour concealer, which I actually am surprised that I like as much as I do. I'm trying to use more Black-owned products, but damn, e.l.f. be on it sometimes with my budget and their product. their concealer is pretty decent. But yeah, so I'm about to wrap up this video. I don't want to make it too long. I feel like it's gonna be long enough already. But yeah, so ooh, do better. Get some black writers. Get some black people behind the board, not just on the screen. Like, definitely have us on the screen. Like, I definitely want to see us represented more, but please don't do it in dramatic ways, because that's no fun for anyone. And I keep reiterating this point because it's just like, y'all don't learn, or maybe you just don't care. Like, I want to say that there's definitely a learning curve or something. I don't know, but at this point, I'm just convinced that y'all really just don't care. And y'all just like, you know, we still making money from these movies and everything, and like, you know, until they start hitting our pockets or whatever, we're just gonna keep dishing out the same tone deaf horror movies with like 4 black people, and all of them like, you know, go out in terribly traumatic ways. Because I think what kills me about horror films written by white people is like, to be so privileged to not have really messed up things happen to you in traumatic ways that you could add it into your movies as scary. Like, can you, oh, my lashes are all over the place. Can you imagine that? Like, can you imagine not having gone through Jim Crow and then making terrible things that happened during Jim Crow into a horror movie and being like, ah, isn't this so scary? And we're all just like, yeah, no, oh. I feel like I keep using black lipstick for a lot of my looks, and it's fine because I like black. I rock it really well. But today I'm actually going to use yet another e.l.f. product. It is their lipstick in the color Ravishing Rose. I actually really like this color, and I forget I have it sometimes, and then I find it again, and I'm like, ooh, okay. I need to use you more often. But yeah, so long story short, I like seeing black people in movies, especially in horror movies, because, you know, we just not there like that. But I want to see us represented properly, in that color, in horror films. And if you're not willing to do the work, just don't include us at all. We'll wait for Jordan Peele to come out with his all black cast movie, because he will do it. He has done it and he will do it again. Okay, y'all people Lovecraft Country, because that was so good. It had its own problems, but like, it was just refreshing to have different problems. Like, but yeah, so I'm about to straighten my face down, and then I'm gonna, like, I don't know, fix my hair a little bit. Like, it's looking pretty cute. I'm just gonna fix it up just a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching my video, and if you made it to the very end, yay! I feel like I was like ranting on a tangent for a minute. I just got stuck on like one point that I want to explain in 4 different ways, because it's really important. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you like this video, be sure to like this video. And if you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I, you know, will be posting Tuesdays and Saturdays for Vlogmas for the month of December. And hopefully I'll be able to maintain the speed. I know this video should be about 10-15 minutes long. It might be shorter, it might be longer, who knows. But I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna stay on it, okay? And if you like this get ready with me, you know, definitely like this video. If you like this get ready with me, I think I look really cute. My lashes are a little all over the place, but it's fine. I'm perfection. I'm a Virgo, okay? They're not natural grown looking, so I'm just, it is what it is. But I'm just happy I catch you for your lashes, so. But if you like the look and everything, feel free to like the video. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and everything. I have an Instagram page where I post a lot of my looks. Be sure to follow me on TikTok. That's where I am chaotically doing a lot of different looks, usually at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. It's a fun time over there, but ooh, what's a sleep schedule? But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for supporting Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video on Saturday. Bye!